Hello everyone and welcome back to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Last time we took on the Carcos, our final 7-star urgent quest in high rank. And this time, well, I say final, but we'll be getting to that later. For right now, we want to go ahead and look at the Carcos weapons. Neither of them are weapons we're going to be using because number one, the blunt weapon has green sharpness and negative affinity, and then the Prowler sword is not any better than the Shigaro weapon. In fact, it's worse. You have 137 melee attack versus 130 melee attack and 20 melee dragon compared to 14 melee dragon, but Shigaro weapon is stronger in boomerang at 143 boomerang attack and 124 for the Prowler sword and 24 boomerang dragon and 16 boomerang dragon for the Prowler sword. Not gonna be worth it since we're using boomerangs more than anything else. But for right now, we need to unlock some deviant quests. So the first thing we want to do is go to Poke Village. We're gonna go talk to someone over here. It's this cook, or doesn't really look like a cook, but it's this guy in the blue bandana with the sword. He's gonna give us a quest called Ingredient of Legend, and this will have us hunting an Arzuros in 1-star hub. Now, to get this quest, you need to do the second quest from the Poke Chief. Don't remember if I think it's slaying the bull drone. But for right now, we want to just go ahead and go right back to the hunter's hub. And the guild manager wants to give us something, but we'll just let her rest for right now. But for now, we're going to go ahead and take that quest right here, the Ingredient of Legend. We'll go ahead and eat, and then we'll head off on the quest. Alright, so we're back in the Misty Peaks. I'm not going to worry about good element because it is a 1-star monster, so we're just going to be able to completely delete this guy. Alright, so we're in the area with Arzuros. And once again, he's going to be very weak compared to the monsters we've been hunting. So we can kind of just bully him and take him out very easily. Just evade this claw swap here. But pretty much to unlock a deviant, you have to take a certain quest with the monster in it, and then you'll get a deviant of it. And what's a deviant, you may ask? Well, we'll see later. For right now, we'll just go ahead and try and finish this mount off. We're very close to piercing boomerang, so we'll go ahead and activate those once we get them. After we do a cartwheel here, go ahead and apply our piercing boomerangs and just go back at him. Just do a spin on his face. He's already poisoned. He's already enraged too, so we're doing quite a bit of damage. I would hope so, at least percentage of his health. Just evade into that claw swap there. Do a spin. Keep going at his back there. Do another spin. We've already broken like a bunch of parts off of him, so again, not gonna be a hard quest at all. Shouldn't even take 5 minutes. There's a flinch. He's already limping. Try and get him before he zone transitions. Doesn't look like we'll be able to. Okay, we'll catch him in the next zone. Do a lunging thrust here into a spin, and there we go. He's already down. So again, very, very quick on it. I'll carve him up and meet you back at base. Alright, so now that we're back in the hub, we will actually go ahead and talk to the quest manager now, or the guild manager. She gave us a Academy ticket. She's going to tell us all about the G-rank stuff that we'll be getting into later. And then if we keep talking to her, she's going to give us a bunch of Veggie Elder tickets. And then she's telling us about deviant monsters. We don't really need to know more about this because we know about them already, at least I do. So she's just going to tell us about it, and now we'll have the option to go ahead and take special permit quests. Talk to the quest gal again, and now our little special permit option is selectable. We'll go into it. We can see that we have no permits, but as you can see, we already have quite a few monsters we can take on here. And that's because some of the key quests that we took on are special unlocks for deviant quests. Not all of them, and we'll still have to hunt monsters we've killed before, but we'll go back out into the main area here. And if we talk to the courier here, he's going to tell us a bunch of stuff. But if we keep going through here, he's going to start talking about special permit quests. He's going to give us a bunch of special permits. I do believe he's also giving us dash juices and stuff. We don't use these. I think this is like a special bonus or something. And after he gets done giving it to us, like 125 life powders. Again, this is useful because as you take quests, you'll get more items and stuff like this. But as of right now, we only have 10 permits for each monster. I think, if I remember correctly, as you do G rank quests, you will receive quite a bit of them. I'm trying to think about how many you get per quest, but I don't remember. But certainly once you get into G rank, you will never start for special permits again. You can buy special permits from the trader, and I'm sure we'll have to see that later, or at least I'll show you that later. But for right now, we have a Redhelm Arzuros, and when we go into a certain monster, they all have a number 1 hunt. Thunderlord Eye, Hellblade Eye, Deadeye Eye, Dread Queen Eye. And the reason for this is, each monster has up to 10 levels in high rank and the hub. And as you complete one quest, you'll unlock level 2, you'll unlock level 3, you'll unlock level 4, you'll unlock level 5, and so on. Each quest has a different objective. Sometimes you're capturing them, sometimes you're hunting them and another monster, sometimes you're hunting 2 of them. So, this is a pretty big grind. There are, I think, 12 deviants in low and high rank, meaning you'll have to take on 120 quests, like I said last time, to completely finish off deviants in low rank and high rank. So, we're gonna go ahead and cut here and end up right here. I went ahead, did all 9 hunts, and recorded them, put them on my second channel. Yes, we had a bit of an oopsie with the last hunt, but we did complete it, and we did clear it. And you can see there's a Devil Joe. Unfortunately, we did not get any talons or anything with it, but you'll have to see the other video there if you want to see the entire journey that was this fun time that we had. But yes, we now have Redhelm Cross, and we'll go ahead and take it. And do have a fire weapon. Redhelm is weakest to fire, though its weakest spot to fire is the front arms, which are incredibly hard and will take forever to break. So we're going to be going ahead for the upper body. That's going to be the best for cutting weapons and fire weapons, just in general. Obviously, the head's going to be probably the best, but the head is incredibly small and hard to hit, and you'll be hitting the arms too if you go for that. You'll be hitting the arms too if you go for the upper body, but it's a decent trade. If you have a Black Ice weapon, I'm not using Zamtrios. I'm using, I'm using Agnactor. I would have to use Zamtrios though, so I don't recommend if you only have Zamtrios weapon or the Gammoth weapon to use Ice Element on him. But if you have a Black Ice weapon, namely the Snow Baron, final Snow Baron Ice weapon, go ahead and use that one because it is more consistent on the rear. Because it does decent ice damage, I think 15, and then decent blunt damage at a 38 hit zone. So yeah, I'm not seeing any good meals here, unfortunately. Like not even insurance. So nothing really good here. I guess I'll take Feline Riser. It extends our invincibility when we get up. Not the best, but I mean not the worst either. It's better than nothing. Go ahead and put all this stuff in. As you can see, we have all the Devil Joe parts and all that fun stuff. And we'll go ahead and take the quest. Alright, and we're in the Forlorn Arena. Something we haven't seen before, at least on the main playthrough. And we're going to be hunting, as you saw there, 2 Redhelms and 1 regular Arzuros. Redhelm is incredibly powerful, especially in this high rank version. And there's a few attacks you'll need to watch out for. Another thing, he can roar. Regular Arzuros cannot roar, so you'll have to be careful of that too. His arms also are much bigger. They are incredibly powerful, and again, incredibly hard. So you're not going to be able to whack them because it will just bounce right off. You can hear the clanking noise as we hit them. Either way, he's still an Arzuros, so his attacks are somewhat fairly simple, though there are a couple of hard ones to avoid. Namely his regular claw swipes. The ones that Arzuros does 3 times, he can pretty much chain, I think, like up to 5 to 6, like even 7 or 8 times. He does them quite a bit, and they're hard to escape from because his tracking is pretty good. The regular sweeps and swipes and stuff are fine, and he even has an uppercut that's incredibly strong but easy to avoid if you're not greedy. Now in this quest, once we do a certain amount to this Redhelm here, a regular Arzuros will appear. And then once we defeat that Arzuros, final Redhelm will appear. So for right now, we're just going to focus on getting damage here. In the time on grinding up Redhelm here, we did get our fifth, or not our fifth, but our final support move slot for right now. I don't know if we'll get another one, I don't remember. But it'll be the final one for a while, since we have to get up to, I think, level 50 to unlock it. I don't think that, I don't remember exactly. But yes, we'll unlock more skill slots later, but we are at the level cap of level 35. So it would be a bit smarter to have Go Fight Win here. But I don't have Go Fight Win. So, me forgetting to apply that, we should be fine. This will let us just place a trap down if we feel comfortable with it, and allow us to capture the monster quicker than we could kill it. Be wary that some arena maps will not let you place traps, so you won't be able to do that. Here's his uppercut. You can usually get 2 boomerangs off after it. He also has a pretty big butt slam, and I'll show you how to kind of evade that if you can get the jump on him from it. There it is. So for the front and the back are safe, but if you go off to the sides, it has a pretty wide tremor hitbox. So even if you avoid the main attack, like so, I'll show you here, it has a pretty wide hitbox where if you get hit on the ground, it will just give you tremor. Getting a little greedy there. Alright, we'll keep going left here. He's just doing this combo claw swap. Best way to get around that, it can be difficult, especially if he catches you up in it. So if you get caught in between his legs, like this uppercut here, you'll be dragged along until you lose your iframes from the adept dodge. Best way to get out of it is to try and go on the side that he's swapping, or he's not swapping. I think you can do either side, but it's much safer to go on the side that he's not swapping and trying to get through it like that before he starts swapping in that spot. Since you are free from damage from it, you can kind of get around him, and just getting to the back is the main goal. Like here, swap. Okay, don't follow my advice. As you can see, he's comboed that around there. I did miss the adept dodge, and that's the goal. You want to get the adept dodge so you can very easily just move through it. There's a little just regular butt bash, not one that goes into the air. All right, sweet. That does do wind press if you are close enough to it. Here comes a roar. We'll just evade it. All right, here comes an uppercut. We'll just keep going for that back there. All right, butt bounce. Now you can either evade backwards or forwards. It's easier to go where he's going if you're far enough away. If you're not far enough away from him, then he'll just land in the exact same spot. So that's going to be the best bet. If you're far enough away, just run towards where he was before he jumped. All right, he's doing his claw combo there. We'll evade that little reach out and grab. Here comes another grab. If you get hit by that, you will be stunned or pinned. Uppercut. That little charge is deceptive. It does a lot of damage. There's also another charge he does that just kind of looks like he's walking towards you. That does a lot of damage too, so be careful. Alright, we'll get out from under that. Again, just run to where he's at. Don't be greedy. Just throw as many boomerangs as you think you can handle. If you don't know about 2, go ahead and just throw 1. Like that uppercut there, that does a lot of damage. We'll just keep going for the back here. Go right. We will evade the grab there. It's better to just dodge into that and then try to position out of the way of it. He does have pretty decent tracking, so be careful. All right, here comes the butt slam. Good. We'll get free damage off here. Try and go back for that back again, or that upper body. All right, he's gonna roar. Means he's in rage mode. Uppercut. Just evade that, and if you're watching the cat's health, or Palico's health, you will see that they are taking quite a bit of damage from these big attacks. And you can go for a while, or at least for me, I can go for a while and not get hit by his attacks, but as soon as he pulls out those little boss swap combos, I just kind of crumble under it. Because it's not that an attack you can easily position out of the way of. If you're far enough away, you can sheath your weapon and run away from it, but that's no fun. Here comes another uppercut. We'll just be careful, aim for that back. Alright. We can go for a Mega Boomerang here since he is so far away, and we might even be able to try another one. Because we missed that one. That's unfortunate. Alright, throw this out. As you can see there, that little tackle and the slide at the end just does so much damage. Close to half. Alright, here comes the butt bounce. We'll just do a healing spin there. Completely evade it and heal. If you have to, try and save your soothing rolls for dodges when you need to heal. If you can't, if you really direly or desperately need that health, then it's fine to use them. But if you can use it and evade damage in return, that's going to get more value out of it than not. Alright, there's a claw combo. We'll try and get closer. It is faster when he's enraged, and he can still do that turnaround attack immediately and attack you. So you're not completely safe. Alright, we'll keep going at him. Alright, here comes another one. Oh, nope. We got him into rage mode. That's good. Alright, here comes the combo. Remember, go behind him here. He can still, depending on what type of move it is, there's different types of these claw swaps, but he can still turn around and immediately hit you if you're not careful. Here comes an uppercut. I just went ahead and did a soothing roll to heal it off. Alright, there was a pin. There's just a sweep. Here comes another one. Oh no, that's an uppercut. Alright, we'll be careful. Here comes another uppercut. Alright, here comes a pin. Dodge into it, remember? Or just dodge out of the way of it. That's fine too. There's just a grab. Uppercut. Alright, grab. There we go. Got the little lunge there. I evaded it. Throw a couple here. Usually after his attacks you can throw two. Just keep in mind the ones where you can only throw one after. Especially make sure he's not in a combo. Like if his butt bounces at the end of a combo, he'll get up from it slower than it is at the beginning or in the middle of one. There's an uppercut, so we'll throw two. And we have 9 bars of gauge and our Mega Boomerang. So once he finishes this little claw combo here, try not to stay around the edge. But now that he's finished that, we can go for Mega Boomerang. We can go for another one. If you want to try and peel those arms off, you can with the Mega Boomerang, but I'd rather just go for damage. Alright, he's just going to stand there, be exhausted. Just try and get as much damage as we can off. You can see he's not flinching that much, and that's just due to him not having any great weak spots that are big. Again, his face is the only weak spot until you break the arms, and they're the best weak spot. So your Mega Boomerangs aren't going to be doing as much damage as they could, but it's still better than your regular damage. Got hit by that, dodged a little too early there, and did get caught at the end of my dodge. And I probably could have went for a mount there and actually just got more boomerangs off. Might not have been a bad idea. We got our go fight win again, so I'm going to try and keep him away from our cats. Evade that little grab there. Evade it again. And this is usually the weaker of the two deviants. Usually there's a double deviant quest at the very least, if not adding an extra little monster in there. As you can see, the little Arzuros is cleared. But usually the final one that spawns in after everyone else has died is the strongest. So this is more of an appetizer. We will try and just focus this guy down, though it might be quicker to take down Arzuros. I'm not sure. Alright. Big slam. Oh, careful. As you can see, he did so little damage, didn't even knock me over. So just showing you the power of a deviant versus the regular top. And how much smaller the regular one is too. There are 2 after a butt bounce, even third one if you can get it off. Alright, throw a couple more. What's he gonna do next? Just a tackle. Evade left. Evade, adept evade that one, that'll be fine. Got greedy there. Didn't get hit by it though, so not punished. Uppercut. And he will do little bits of damage to Arzuros. Just not that much. And Arzuros will do little bits of damage to him. Okay, we need to reapply our big boomerangs, let me say that. Once those are up, go after him. Alright, what's he gonna do next? Finished his combo, so now we'll look for an opening. Evade that, there we go. Big butt slam. Dodge that trimmer there. And if you have trimmer resist, you might not mind that because it means you have to just kind of do 1 or 2 evades and immediately start counterattacking him. We'll just try and chase him though. Alright, here comes another butt slam, but we did knock him into rage mode, so we'll just evade the roar. Alright, there's the little lunge. See what he's fixing to do now. Uppercut. Think I didn't get hit by it, so that's good. Usually your cats like to run into the big attacks that do so much damage. and they'll end up not on the field as long as you like them to be. Now, unlike a certain quest level 8 quest of this guy, this Arzuros is not putting up much of a fight. Number one, he's melee only, so he can't just lob projectiles at you. And number two, he doesn't even have a roar, so he can't stunlock you with roars. And he also just can't stunlock you with something like Thunderblight and Fulgur Bugs. You don't have to worry about Crimson here, or sorry, Redhelm, pushing him into you while he does his attacks, like a certain Redhelm was pushing his Zenogre into me. And it's overall much easier. Not only that, but the damage you do to Arzuros here actually counts, unlike the Zenogre in that certain hut that will not be named. Alright, let's get out of the way here. Actually, we kind of juked him out there. One way and then went another, and he couldn't keep up. Just stay at range. Good. Fire piercing, or big boomerangs. Get under him. There we go. Do a spin here. And cutting is not great on the rear, but fire isn't too bad. I think it still is a 15, same as the ice. It's just ice, I think, has more. Well, it might have more. I think it's more of a swap. Fire has less on the rear, but more on the upper body, and the ice does more on the rear, but less on the upper body. That's why we're not using an ice weapon on the with the cutting version. Like that. All right, we get closer to him while he does the butt bounce. Let's see what he wants to do next. Okay, just a tackle. All right, we'll apply piercing here. There we go. Good. Ouch, that's not good. Really not good. Got to find a spot where I can actually aim correctly without having to worry about getting hit by something random. Yeah, you can see that there. He can just kind of combo you, even if you adept dodge into it. So don't try to adept dodge away, adept dodge into it, and try and get behind him. All right, here comes another uppercut. He didn't even hit us, so that's fine. Okay, now what do we want to do? I think just getting away. That was my bad. I dodged away from it instead of into it. Remember, dodge into it. And also, do not think about guarding there unless I think you have both guard up S and L. You'll just be guard locked into fainting because it does so much damage to the block. And you can't do anything after it until the other one comes that you're at his mercy whether or not he stops or not. Getting quite a bit of heals though, so that's nice. Here comes an uppercut. Takes out both of our cats. That's sad. Wait. I need to get out of his splash zone here. Got greedy with my dodges. Should have dodged into it. Or should have done a soothing roll since I was such low health. Okay, back at it. He's immediately going on the offensive. Okay. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. Hopefully our cat plays Herbhorn, not Herbhorn. Go fight win, maybe. Well, either way, Arzuros should be down to low enough health. So I'm gonna be greedy here and go for a Mega Boomerang. Well, you do it right after I use mine. Okay, we'll go for another one. I didn't expect that to last for very long, so it's fine. What are you gonna do next? Okay, uppercut. Go for another Mega Boomerang. We'll just mash as much as possible. Alright, we got a flinch, which is good. That means we don't have to take the one attack, and it comes around and gets another flinch. That's really nice. Our cats are once again dead though, so we won't be receiving any more support from them. And now Redhelm is exhausted. Thank you. Alright, Redhelm is now down. Go ahead and take out this Arzuros. He should be very easy because it's an Arzuros and not a Redhelm. Alright, he's enraged. I really want to cart this guy up, though. We're not going to risk carting from it, but we will. That's very dangerously close to dying. Okay, let's just not be greedy. Okay, get this. I'll probably have to trade hits with him while I'm carving here. Unfortunately, that's just the nature of the game. Get another heal off, and then we'll finish carving him. Not that I really need to do this. His armor and his weapons are not great, so now we can go back full offensive and completely destroy this guy because it's an Arzuros. Still doing quite a bit of damage, but nowhere near as much as Redhelm here. There we go, broke the arms. Invade right there. Do a spin on him. You has Go Fight Win going, which is good. I might try and do some heals off that. Or not. Yeah, I think just letting him go is great. Good. Butt bash. Spin. I mean, hunting these deviants makes the regular monster so much more easier. Or so much easier. But it's not even funny. You're just gonna completely destroy this guy if you aren't already destroying him before. Like, he's getting stun locked here. Got greedy there with the spot, but we did go under it, which is good. There we go, lots of damage. And you can hear that this guy's just completely a weak spot. There are some parts on his body that there isn't, but I mean, compared to Redhelm there, you're just dealing so much more damage to him. Okay, we're getting quite a bit more gauge again, so that's good. We'll be able to burn it on stuff. I'm not gonna waste it on Arzuros though, because it's an Arzuros. Spin. Alright, they left. Do another spin. Come on. Closer? Nope. Yeah, that stinks. Okay, just get out. I mean, we immediately get out of it though. Hardly any damage, especially compared to like Savage Devil Joe's pins. This is not even a contest. And now he's down, so yeah, he just went like that. We do have to wait for Arzuros to despawn, regular Arzuros, so I will meet you whenever the real challenge begins. Okay, never mind. I'm wondering if regular Redhelm just doesn't despawn, because Arzuros disappeared before he did. Very interesting. It's fine though. We can immediately start the fight with Go Fight Win active. I think he just got flinched during the roar, so that's fine. Go ahead and go for a Mega Boomerang here while he's just kind of sitting there. There we go. Good. Got some damage off. Go for big boomerangs. All right, he's gonna do an uppercut. Did get Benkai. Benkai's down. Just evade that there. And since we're not having to worry about Arzuros attacking us, we can kind of just take our time here. Just evade under that, stay behind him at his side. Should be good, so long as it doesn't just keep blasting. All right, here comes another one. One, shoot, get behind him. Pretty easy. He does have a faster version of that attack, which I don't remember if that does, is impossible to get out of. I don't remember. We'll see. I mean, there has to be a way out of it, or else it wouldn't be a balanced attack. And I faint there. So there's the first feint. Definitely used to fainting by now after clearing the regular quests. Should have actually probably done a soothing roll there just to get through that, because the reach can get you very easily even when you're trying to get out of it. That's just something that can happen. We'll have to reapply everything. And since that's our first feint, I mean, there's nothing really could have been done about that. He does deal quite a bit of damage. It is just in-game content for generations, so for all of our armor and stuff, by all means, this is in-game stuff. Definitely a challenge. Should be 100% ready for G rank though once we finish this, and we'll be going to high rank hub after. So it certainly won't be any issues going through that after we deal with this challenge. All right, here comes the reach grab. There we go. All right, roar. Miss it again. I see it coming, but I just get greedy and put myself in an animation I can't get out of. Okay. Now what's he gonna do? Grab. As you can see, the tracking on there is decent. He's not just attacking where you are. Try and go for, I guess, yeah, going for the rear is just very consistent damage. Like, it's not like a thing where, oh, I'd rather go for the body than the head. It's more of a, I'm gonna hit a bad hit zone if I go for the body or the head. We'll just heal this off here since it is free. I don't feel bad or too bad wasting time doing it. Only wasting time. Roar. Good. You do have Go Fight Win again, so I'm gonna go ahead, try and throw it out when I get to. But Slime's gonna be perfect chance for that, unless he gets up from it quickly. He got up from it quickly, so this is a little dangerous. Let's back away. Got a little damage off, which is fine. But Slam. Stay away. Missing my shots. Really need to lead that because he always has to go forward after that attack anyways. It's just whether or not he's going to do the slow get up or not. Okay, swap combo. We're just going to sithing roll out of that. We got a bad start from it. All right, uppercut. Uppercut is like literally his easiest attack to dodge. Only reason you'll get hit by it once again is just being greedy. And even then you can be greedy and still dodge it. Butt slam. Probably only need to do one dodge there. And I think the trimmer reaches out where the rocks are. So that's why we get trimmered by it, because the side rocks are much larger than the back rocks. All right, we'll go back. Go back. And if you dodge in rhythm, I think you're fine. I don't remember if he catches up to you or not. But like dodge, wait, like that. That way your dodges are instantly refreshed instead of wasting all three at once and then getting hit on your cooldown. Go right, there we go. Or even like dodge twice, wait. That's not good. Yeah, I still got caught by it, so probably not the best game plan. Go ahead and heal this off. You're just not dodging quick enough, I guess. And you run the risk of not timing it right and still getting into your third dodge. So that's another thing. All right, we'll keep going here. We do have Go Fight Win, which is good. He's gonna uppercut Minka there, which gives me a chance to get a Mega Boomerang off. If I can do it. All right, he's gonna do a butt bounce. Good. Be able to get some damage off. Now he's doing his grab, or his claw combo. That was, I wonder how much damage that did. I think it did full health. So that just shows how much these cross-level monsters do. Like that grab doesn't do near as much damage in lower levels, which makes sense. It's a high-level monster. This is like the very last quest you would do with Redhelm in Generations. Not Generations Ultimate, we still have more. So I have to kind of treat it like an EX quest from Generations Ultimate. Alright, evade. Just stay safe here. It is unfortunate that he does just pull out a very extremely powerful attack just randomly from his claw swipes, and you can't really grab the tail until he's in the middle of the attack. And now he is exhausted. So I'm going to go ahead, just throw a couple Mega Boomerangs here. Honestly, I'll just throw one for safety, so we have a little bit of our gauge of stored up. Unfortunately, you do run out of space if you try to run away from it and get up on the ledge, which takes a little bit of time to do. Fire piercing boomerangs. Alright, he's just gonna do that. Try and get away from him. There you go. Evade into that attack. That's fine. Okay, get out of the butt slam. Take the trimmer dodge. That's fine. Alright. Still exhausted. We get our Go Fight Win. Now, the best thing's probably just gonna be to apply big boomerangs. See what he does next. Again, we're not gonna immediately lose Go Fight Win, and that was free. Alright, he's gonna do a butt slam on Binkai. So I can go ahead and throw a Mega Boomerang out, at least one, if not two. If he gets flinched, that'll be great. If not, it's fine. He's gonna do his taunt, or his exhaustion taunt. There we go, got a flinch. Throw one more. Alright, we'll just evade that in case we were in range of it. We were not. There we go, got to flinch regularly. That's good. That was greedy, but you can see that pretty much from full health you die. Like, I didn't die, but that's pretty much a one-shot. Thankfully, we didn't die, but yeah, that's really bad. Trying to see if there's a tail for him to do his grab attack, or his reaching grab attack. So at this rank, or at this level, I'm dead if I get hit by it, which is very scary to think about. We just have to hope he's very close to death. We're at 35 minutes. Alright, we got a soothing roll out of this, or else we die. We didn't die, but still, we're gonna take damage that we really don't want to take. So we don't want to risk taking a reach attack or grabbing attack. Especially because I don't know if he was in rage mode or not whenever he did the first one. Or the one that almost one-shot us. If he wasn't, then it guaranteed one-shots us in rage mode. If he was, then we can at the very least have some consistency with the damage he's dealing. That being said, if we had defense up there, then we might die. If we don't have defense up, it's just a toss-up. We might take less damage if we didn't have defense up there. We don't have defense up anymore, so we have to be careful. just to dodge into that. We got 10 minutes left. That's fine. We'll have plenty of time, especially considering how little or how easy the first one went down. I mean, comparatively, of course. He missed that completely, so he went right over us. That's good. I'm not going to go for Mega Boomerang because we want to stay safe and have enough for healing whenever we need it. Thank you, Benkai. That's very helpful. Really trying their best to give me some sort of buff. Fair Benkai. Oh, no, he didn't. See how much that charge does? That does so much damage. It's needlessly large amount of damage. Hunters do have higher defense at this rate, or at this level. So that's another thing. Once we get this guy killed, I do not think he has higher defense. So unfortunate for the armor. Let me say that, for the armor. Just evade that. Get the dodge off. He's gonna do his uppercut. Take out Benkai. You is heavily distracted. You will be fine. Alright, plus sweeps. Okay, I've got to heal. Just play it safe. You do that, we'll be fine. Grab. You has been pinned. You is no longer pinned. No. Okay, thank you, Boomerang. That's very helpful. Once again. There's a spin. Okay, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Evade left. There we go. Good. Uppercut. Uppercut. Another one. We'll just evade into it. Again, that's one of the few dodges or attacks you can dodge very easily. Get out of the way. 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 Okay. We got out of the way there. Those are his rapid swaps. And you can tell they are because he is enraged. So rapid swaps are very scary. You have to have a lot of forewarning before you can evade them easily by just running away like that. And I don't even think hunters can do that because they have sheathing times that aren't minimal. Unless you're like a sword and shield or whatever. I think dual blades also have pretty quick sheathing time. Alright, good. We're almost done with them. Support gauge consumption is reduced again, so that's good. We might be able to go for some Mega Boomerangs. So long as Benkai stays alive. Threw himself into the middle of the arena there. Oh no. Aim at me, don't aim at him. Just evade into that. Evade into that one. Alright, let's see what he's gonna do. Uppercut. Just evade that in case it reaches us. I think in G rank it has like a much wider hitbox. It also looks a lot bigger, so that's another thing. Alright, he's going to do that, which means I can do this. Thank you, Benkai, for sacrificing yourself for some damage. Come on, get it off. There we go, good. Hopefully he gets exhausted sometime soon. That would be where blunt weapons come in handy because they do apply exhaustion. Alright, gotta apply big boomerangs. Okay, get out of the way, he's doing his squat swaps. And something where you can go wrong is trying to attack him during that attack. Don't do it. Just make sure you get out of the way. Alright, well, we got our support gauge reduced again. I'll try and find a moment. I might actually be able to place a trap down and capture him. I don't hate the idea, actually. We'll go ahead and do that here. Get up. Alright, I'll call them over. Oh, it's just gonna... Okay, now I'll call them over. We got 5 minutes left. Come on. Get into the trap, my friend. There we go. We'll see if this works. Yeah, I did. Alright. Redhelm is down. Well, at least for high rank. That took quite a while, but I'll meet you back at base. Alright, now that we're in the prep area, we'll go ahead and check out and see if he has any better weapons. He does not. So this is your high rank Redhelm weapon. Not great. You don't need any permits or stuff for it, or not permits, but whatever the special rewards are. I think they're just called the name of the quest. So that's fine. That's gonna make you help you make things easier. This is not worth the trouble of going into it. Like, it's this weapon is not good for the amount of effort you have to get to kill him, and even then, it's just the high rank version. It's not low rank or anything. But you have 166 defense on that and 92, so still just slightly worse than what our current armor is. Either way, that was certainly a journey, not in this video, but in the entire time that it took to do all that. And I encourage you to watch the video if you are interested in it. And thank you for watching this video. Please consider leaving a comment below, and until next time, we'll take on another deviant. Goodbye.